Hi, it's Gadget UK here again. As you can see, looking at the Neo Geo CD again. What I'm going to do on this this time is add a switch on the back, switch the language between Japanese and English. So I think the place that some of the guides show is probably around here. There's a good place to put it. I spoke to Scott about this and suggested I could either, hard configure it basically to English or put a switch on the back. So it was up to him really. He said, "Oh, I like both languages, so switch please." So that's what I'll do. Just put a small hole there. I need to check on the inside first before I do that. That's where the switch is going to go. But if I whip the lid off now, I'll show you the PCB and how you actually do the mod. So on the control board here, you can see actually the jumpers are actually marked on here for us, which is really nice. And I think a 0 indicates a link. So this is Japanese at the moment, so you'll see you've got, I think, I might be wrong actually. Yeah, the jumpers are over here. If we look at these, this might make it a bit more easy to see. Yeah, JN1, JN2, JN3, JN4. So the wire links are not across there. I think these are pull up or pull down resistors. So ignore the resistors, but the wire links, none of them are bridged, which corresponds with those 4 X's. So we've got a 0, you want a link. So basically, to toggle between Japanese and USA, it's the only difference is this JN1. So if we put a switch across, from 2 contacts here onto the JN1, so it's open, in one position, closed, you'll have a short cross there, across JN1 when it's closed, then that'll be USA, and let's say open, it's Japanese, great. So that's dead straightforward. We'll just check around the back here, so you can see, yeah, there is a gap here, depending on where, sorry, off camera as usual, depending on where you put the switch. So it's important you get it in just the right position there, so it'll fit inside that gap. Yeah, that should just fit in there like that, I think. Just need to get it in the exact right spot. So as you can see, that's in English now. So hopefully it should come up in English at the end of this round. Yeah, it's all in English now. So I'll just switch it to Japanese and give that a try. So this is switched into Japanese mode. Hopefully. Yeah, there we go. One thing you might want to do on the side, the piece of metal shielding, it's not really metal, it's like a foil, fabricy foil sort of thing, cardboard foil, it just goes over the top here. Just fold the end of it over there, just so you're not interfering with the switch. And in my case, I've just put a bit of tape around the switch and just around some of the components, just around on that area there, just to make sure that should a wire come detached or the switch come detached or something, it's just not going to short or anything. But as you can see, switching it to the left hand side there's USA, switching to the right is Japanese. I always do it that way, generally. So if you can remember from the front, for European people, it's like if you switch it to the right, I just think, well, Americans drive on the right, that's the easiest way of remembering it, and the left is whatever the other region is. In this case, it's Japanese, not PAL. One other thing to point out with this, before I send this back to Scott, you'll see that the lid opened okay there. It's a bit intermittent, depending on how warm it is in the environment here. And today it's, it's warm like it was yesterday. Just occasionally you can try and eject it, and it gets stuck. You press the button, and it just stops like that there. I know you can see, it's just like a bit bent plastic with aging or something. It's not cracked or anything as far as I can see, but I put a little bit of oil on there actually, just on that, just try and assist with that. So it is opening, but it's not as good as it was back in the day, so just bear that in mind as well, Scott, when I send this one back. Anyway, thanks for watching, I'll see you soon.